You definitely don't want to miss this. In a desperate situation, Ella bravely took on the soul-crushing job, even though she absolutely didn't want outside help. Dad lounges, glued to TV, while Mom's swamped. My unmarried sister, with a baby, still dreams of studying. It feels like all these burdens are crashing down on Ella's shoulders, get her? Exactly. Want to see her superpower? The next day, Ella's work officially kicked off with a 6-month contract. Duties are actually laughably simple. Every detail is in a hefty manual, and most of the nitty-gritty stuff is handled by a private doctor. All she has to do is hand Nick painkillers when needed. See, she doesn't even have to help him with bathroom breaks. What am I doing? Being a happy caregiver. Ella is desperately trying to connect, hoping to unlock the chains around her soul. Bursting with enthusiasm, she seeks to chat with Nick, but he hits her with his first command, shut up when I'm around. This command left Ella a bit stunned, but didn't scare her off. She shows up each day in full glam for Nick. Her get-up is so ostentatious that Nick can barely look at her. Plus, Ella's always a bit scatterbrained. She messes up even the simplest tasks. Once she dropped a sword on Nick's pants. Calling her a caregiver. Now, she's more like Nick's emotional punching bag, constantly facing his teasing and sarcasm. But one day, things took a turn for the better. Nick's girlfriend visits, trying to chat with Ella, who is, wow, super smug. In the end, they confess to Nick that during his 2 years of paralysis, they secretly fell for each other. Though Nick doesn't explode with rage, his displeasure is written all over his face. After they leave, Nick angrily knocks over their photo together, and Ella feels a surge of sympathy seeing this. She cautiously picks up some glue, intending to mend the damaged frame, filled with hope that it would bring Nick a bit of solace, but, unfortunately, he instantly rejects her kindness with disdain. Nick mocks Ella for being melodramatic, and this time she doesn't back down, throwing a light jab back at him. Her sharp words make Nick realize that his pain not only traps him, but also inadvertently hurts those around him. No matter how she sees herself, respect for Ella slowly rises in Nick's heart. A subtle change occurs in Nick's heart. He realizes his pain stifles him and stings those nearby. Their relationship seems to be quietly building equality and respect between their words and gestures. This is exactly what Nick needs right now, which is why he breaks routine and invites Ella to watch a movie with him. While watching, Nick's glances sneak toward Ella, only to be shattered at the end when the protagonist willingly leaves this world, a scene Ella finds incredibly overwhelming. Though they argue, their lips unwittingly curl up, and the tension gradually dissipates through the quarrel. Nick's even up for a walk with Ella, feeling a warmth from newfound discoveries in his heart. Mom witnesses all this and steps out of her closed-off room for the first time, engaging in a profound conversation with them. Nick slowly realizes that Ella's life is like a stagnant pond, weighed down with stress and very little personal space. If Nick's soul is trapped in this weak body, then Ella, although she is a free body, is bound by family responsibilities. In this age of limitless possibilities, Ella should be chasing a wider horizon and experiencing a vibrant life, but reality keeps that just out of reach. Each time Nick undergoes a routine checkup, Ella learns a painful truth. His condition remains irreversible. The news hits her like a bolt from the blue, leaving Ella breathless and unable to fathom such despair. Soon, the first snow of winter arrives as expected, blanketing the castle in white, yet on this day, Ella is all alone. Nick is feeling awful due to a slight cold. Ella could have chatted with him, but his condition swiftly worsens. She frantically flips through the manual, desperately seeking a solution, but the complicated content is driving her mad. She hurriedly calls her family for help as the snow falls thicker, covering the lawn completely. Just then, the doctor rushes in, quickly stripping Nick of his wet clothes and barking orders at Ella to fetch wet towels and a fan. While the doctor is busy saving Nick, Ella notices the suicide attempt marks on his wrist, stirring a painful reflection in her heart. After the doctor leaves, Ella keeps vigil by Nick's side, silently praying. In the boring way, she accidentally opens Nick's computer and stumbles upon a birthday video, completely captivated. In the video, Nick looks bright, charming, and full of confidence and passion, as if he holds endless power, but seeing him in front of her makes her feel the contrast pain. When Nick wakes, he sees Ella's innocent smile, and a lovely feeling quietly rises in his heart. Normally at this hour, Ella's home already, but now Nick craves her company like never before. Ella hums a tune that her father sang to her as a child, creating a heartwarming atmosphere. However, her voice sounds a bit too loud, adding a layer of comedy to the scene, making Nick chuckle uncontrollably. Nick opens up about his experiences after the accident, while Ella fondly recalls her childhood striped sock that looked like a bumblebee, adding a comic touch to their conversation. Those bumblebee socks carry countless scars, a hilariously tragic tale indeed. At Nick's request, Ella decides to stay behind to guard his fragile yet sensitive soul. Time flies like a galloping horse, and soon the harshness of winter begins to thaw, bringing a hint of ease to their days. Nick gradually becomes aware of the struggles and discontent in Ella, trying to guide her toward a bright future. Meanwhile, Ella teases him about his beard. And just like that, the once confident, handsome boy has managed to reclaim just a sprinkle of his confidence. That day, Ella heads to the hall for the mail as usual, but unexpectedly stumbles upon Nick's parents in a heated argument. It's almost laughable. Turns out, Nick has proactively engaged in discussions with an agency in search of a crucial breakthrough.